It worked. Weird.
Okay, I still don't see it on my end, so I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tricky, but it's telling me that we're live. Yay. Okay. I am Meredith Holly. I am a lawyer and a life coach, and I founded Eris Conflict Resolution, where we help employees stop sexual harassment without quitting their jobs. And I am joined by.
I'm Erin Leslie. I am Meredith's friend and also coworker. I do client success stuff at Eris, and for the last month or so, we've been hopping on every week just to talk about how you can continue to pay attention to and be engaged in the news, even when it's triggering, and like how to productively self-care and still be involved in what's going on in the world. So
Yeah, so I think that we both feel like it's so important to know, like to still make our voices heard, know what's going on in the world, but then it's so easy to, especially right now, feel really defeated and
yeah.
even like you're saying, like very triggered and alarm, like the new, even the alerts that come up are just like alarm. They set off all that primal alarm brain stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that's actually something worth talking about is right now people are at such like a high fear anxiety level anyways that like any little thing that's coming through with like new bits of information could potentially be like triggering. So like what like talk a little bit about like what the solutions are for like kind of managing that right
I
now.
mean, I think the interesting thing, I even had a friend text me the other day and say, it doesn't bother me to get an alert about COVID, but it bothers me people's fake positivity about COVID. And like she had a friend post something that was like, we can still trust in God during this time. And she was like, you know, fuck you.
Okay, so that's really fascinating that you say that actually, because I don't often like out this about myself because I don't like being lumped in like this group of folks as a whole necessarily all the time. But like I would definitely like describe myself as a Christian, but the like people who I have found to be the least helpful and I want to hear the least from at this point in time, unfortunately, are the ones who are like just sharing scripture and being like God is in control, and like I'm not finding any of that like helpful or useful. Not that like if that is where your faith lies you shouldn't press into that, but I just like it's one of those like everything happens for a reason, or like this is God's like bigger plan, which like not refuting that, but like like
I mean,
it's
I think
not.
the problem that happens is when we're in this alarm state and then the alternative that we're presenting seems fake and happy, doesn't seem believable, then it just reinforces the alarm state. It makes our brains go like, I don't care if this is God's plan. like,
Totally.
I am not going to feel positive right now, and it brings forward all this evidence that we have to feel afraid right now. Like it actually can reinforce the alarm that we're already feeling.
Yeah.
And so like what I say, and again, like exactly what you're saying, like no criticism of the people who are posting that kind of thing, because I think that when we're deeply afraid,
Mhm.
we all are going to deal with it in different ways. And like in some ways, I think trying to escape from that